If you're a person who's looking for a fitness franchise and you're really passionate about helping people, but you don't want to go the route of the big box gyms with a giant investment and tons of equipment and maintenance fees and leasing and all the staff, then iLoveKickboxing.com really could be the best fit for you.
It is so much fun.
It's just been incredible. From a business standpoint, this opportunity is phenomenal.
They have it plug and play. It's ready to go for you.
In the last year, since we've been part of the franchise, we've increased our gross by 40%.
Now we have increased our bottom line by 6 figures additionally a year.
Our biggest problem is being too full, and I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, everybody says that, but really our classes are full.
They're super excited. They yell, they kick, they scream, then they come off and they don't want to leave.
Customers feel like we actually care about them.
It's infectious.
Queens, it's one of the 5 boroughs. I've grown up here all my life, so I'm kind of used to the suburban mixed with like the city life here.
Here we are in Plainfield, Illinois, and as you can see, it's a plain field. Even though Plainfield has grown a lot in the last maybe 15, 20 years, it still has that old town feel to it. I moved here with my family about 6 years ago, and we love it here.
Canada is the second largest landmass in the world. We have a population of 35 million, and the stereotype about us is true. We do say A lot. Toronto is, if not the most multicultural city in the world, one of the most multicultural cities in the world. In terms of the multiculturalism, that is absolutely evidenced in my iLoveKickboxing.com classes.
My name is David Inman. I'm from Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
Maybe you've heard of it. I started Taekwondo when I was 10 and haven't stopped ever since.
I started my training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu about 6 years ago. It's just really a part of my entire, my being.
Got the opportunity when I was 15 to become a part owner of a school, and I've owned a school ever since then.
The gym kind of was a reason to kind of be able to train and earn some money at the same time. I didn't realize how difficult running a gym could actually be.
Money problems were always, always an aspect.
Opening up every morning, teaching every class, answering every phone, email. You have to kind of eat, breathe, and sleep your business.
You always had to hustle, do stuff all the time.
You're always kind of nervous as to what's going to happen with the school when you're not there.
My background was actually not in fitness as a profession. I did 11 years of criminal law. I did teach a few classes part-time, but my life sort of got to a point where dealing with the same thing every day just felt really dark. The courthouse is a really old building. We had this old clock tower, and that clock tower, that bell would ring every hour on the hour. And that bell made me feel like my life was just ticking away. And I just sort of got to a point where I knew I'd had enough and I needed out.
13 years ago, I opened up my chiropractic clinic. Over the years, I've gotten more and more out of shape. I used to be really in shape. When you get it and you've lost it, you know you want that back.
I've been training in the martial arts for over 30 years, and for the last 20, I've been a professional school owner. 2007, 2008, when the recession hit really hard, the adult martial arts market dried up. And it wasn't just for me, it was pretty much uniformly all across the country. I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that the media wasn't influencing people about martial arts the way it did. There were the old Kung Fu movies, it was Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, and these were the guys who kind of brought the values and the ideas of martial arts out to the public, and then people sought out martial arts schools. And all of a sudden, the new breed of martial arts hero was the guy who drove the car, he got the girl, he shot some dudes, and he kicked some butt, but he wasn't really training in traditional martial arts. So the public got very desensitized to uniforms and all that kind of stuff, and didn't really seek it out the way it had done at one time. So I wanted to stick with something that was still very martial art oriented, and I wanted to do a different spin to it. I wanted to make it hardcore. I wanted to make it with the same level of seriousness that martial arts had, but also some of the fun from the fitness industry. So it wasn't all about discipline, it was a lot more about results. Kickboxing is just cool.
I went to an event in 2012 called the Fitness Business Summit. There were a lot of speakers there, but the person that sort of touched me the most was Michael Perella. I reached out to Michael and I asked him, what would I have to do to bring iLoveKickboxing.com to Canada?
I really liked cardio kickboxing, and I couldn't find anything where they actually would have a group class. I figured if I liked something like that, maybe other people would. So I started looking for a franchise that could help me do that. So I searched a couple of them, and I called different franchisees, and some of them said, don't do this. And I found iLoveKickboxing.com, and they told me, look, go call any of our franchisees, and every one of them said, yeah, do it. For me, it was a no-brainer. I actually purchased 3 of these, and I can't wait to get the other 2 open.
We found the iLoveKickboxing.com program, and it kind of developed into something a lot bigger than what we had originally planned.
Started it in our martial arts school as an extra part of our martial arts program. We had a second floor, and we started doing a few classes. The program continued to grow and just outgrew our martial arts school, so then we did a standalone iLoveKickboxing.com franchise.
It's kind of more simplified, and it kind of has carried over to my other programs as well. We've kind of just decluttered all our other programs.
Now, the hardest thing about any business really is to get new business. So we've developed the most sophisticated online enrollment system, the best way to acquire new qualified leads so that you don't have to spend time going door to door and business to business and recruiting, and your focus now becomes on your staff, their development, and the satisfaction of your customers.
You're not just getting a logo and a website and a brand. There's a business system that goes along with it, how to enroll members, what discounts to offer.
They do the social media, they do the marketing, they do all the Groupon stuff. They have it plug and play, it's ready to go for you.
You're getting constant support from the franchise headquarters. They have a format to follow, they design your workouts, everything is laid out for you.
They train you. They are there for every question you have.
We are there with you all the time, and we really become your partners the whole way through.
When I was opening the location, the team does everything for you.
They help you pick out a location, they help with design, they help with every aspect before you open up.
They were there to help me with the couches, the colors of the paint, what wall should be painted what color, where should the posters go, where should these photos go. They made this place what it is. It's fantastic.
Not only do we train you, but we also give you the tools to mine and hire new staff.
They gave me step by step how to place an ad for staff, what to ask for, how to interview them, A through Z, they talk you through it.
In martial arts, it takes you 2 to 3 years to have a decent instructor. From the retention strategies and for the relationship building things we've learned, and most importantly, the customer service, we've been able to develop our staff from within our own business. You can train somebody to be an instructor in a couple weeks.
We've been taught all these different systems and all these different ways to train our staff to kind of feel that the business is their own. Pricing, how they answer the phone, how they interact with members has already been set for them. I know for myself I can kind of leave it in their hands and not worry about the business as much.
These guys are not just workers. We're going to make a career for them. We're going to open up more locations that they're going to be able to help other people create careers also.
When we first started in martial arts, the customer service experience is usually not that important to us. We were kind of falling into the hole of forcing people to do what we wanted as opposed to seeing the bigger picture of everything.
Symbiotically, I have the clinic right next door. A lot of people come for medical weight loss, and once they've lost 30, 40 pounds, their confidence level rises. And at that time, we take them, walk them right over to the gym. They realize that now they have the confidence to be in a gym. Every day, more people see it and they want to become a member.
I think we had 66 memberships the first month. We've been consistently above 70 memberships.
We've been open for a little over a month. We've got over 60 members already.
It works. People are getting results in as little as a month. Ultimately, I'd like to own 5 locations or more, and I see that as very feasible and very realistic. We are full to capacity. People are already saying, Linda, you got to open closer to me. Why aren't you open over here? Come open downtown.
I was able to open up a second franchise with the profits from the first one.
They're just talking about it all over Facebook. People are finding us. A lot of people are tired of just that traditional workout. They want something that's going to have a personal trainer there all the time, that's going to motivate them.
By following a lot of the principles and things that come along with the iLoveKickboxing.com business, I've been able to use and duplicate into my martial arts school. In running this business, I don't feel like I've lost my identity as a martial arts instructor. I'm still Master Inman. Both of these businesses complement each other. People, families that go to iLoveKickboxing.com will bring their kids over to our martial arts school. And we have people that sign up for martial arts that go over and take iLoveKickboxing.com classes.
I get to train my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes without having to really worry about the program downstairs. And instead of kind of forcing my training into part of my business, it can kind of be my hobby again.
I've been able to spend more time with my family. We have some trips that we planned that are coming up that we're able to take.
My children, I want them to realize the benefits of health.
My girlfriend Monica, she would always feel that she was second to my business. I would be more worried about my business than my relationship. I can kind of have that freedom and spend more time with her, and we can kind of just be us.
I want to continue to live a life that I love. I want to continue to wake up every morning excited to go to work because I absolutely love what I do and it's fun. And I know that I'm changing people's lives.